guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, hi, my name is Lorraine, and if you're a returning subscriber, you guys already know the vibes. I hope you can hear me because my camera is a little bit further away from me. I couldn't bother to find my mic because I'm limited on time. As you can see, you guys, baby is finally here. So I just had to film this quickly before the baby actually wakes up. So yes, you guys, I gave birth on the 8th of March 2023, and I just wanted to share my birth story with you, my birth experience with you. I know I had promised to film the video for you and try to do that, but you guys, it happened so quick. And unfortunately I didn't have anyone there to help me film, and also I was sharing the room with another person, so I didn't want to infringe on their privacy. So I thought I would just sit down here and talk to you guys about how the whole birthing experience was for me. So like I said in my last video, because I had high BP, I still have the high blood pressure right now and I'm still on meds. The doctor decided that it was better for us to induce labor because the baby was not doing so well. Because of the high blood pressure, the baby was not gaining weight. So the doctor went ahead and suggested either a C-section or an induction, and I chose to have an induction. Both of my two pregnancies that I've had before were both natural births, so I didn't want to experiment with anything new. I just wanted to go with what I know, which is natural birth, and so I chose induction. So we chose a date, and the 8th of March was that date. I went in the morning at around 8 o'clock. Went in with my mom and our eldest daughter. They escorted me to the clinic. I used a private clinic, by the way, here in Chinoi. I would recommend this guy 100%. His name is Dr. Chitambo. If you're around Chinoi area here in Zimbabwe and you need to give birth, you need maternity care here in Chinoi, your first point of call should be this place. You guys, the place was so amazing. Their services, the way they handle you, they show care. Unlike what happens at our government hospitals, we do not want to talk about that. So I decided to go with the route of the private hospital, and so I went in on the 8th of March in the morning to start the induction. And as soon as I got there, they registered me in and took my details, showed me to my room, which I was sharing with another person. They've got 3 beds in the room, and there was another woman who was there who had come in the previous day, and she was also being induced. So I settled in. I think I have a few clips from that. I'll try to put them somewhere in between. Baby is sleeping, you guys, and I don't want to wake the baby. Anyway, I settled in and they started me on the medicine for the induction. So it was in liquid form, so I had to drink like 2 little cups every 2 hours. So I started, I think, the first one around 9 a.m. and by that time all was good and I wasn't feeling any pain. So I decided to let my mom and Fadzi go home because the nurse was like, it's going to be a while before the medicine kicks in, so it's better they go home and then they'll come back later when the real labor has started. And so they left, I think at around 10. By that time I started to feel a little bit of contractions, but it was not that intense. It was just early labor. So I rested, watched some YouTube videos. I think they brought breakfast. I had breakfast and then slept a bit. I could actually sleep through those contractions. Then I think at around 12 noon, my water broke. You guys, this is the first time I've actually experienced the breaking of water. With the other 2 pregnancies, I didn't actually experience that. I think my water would break just as I was about to give birth, but this time around I actually felt a trickle, and that's when the contractions started kicking in. So 12, I called my mom. I told her that the water had broke. I also told the nurse. They came and checked me, but around that time I think I was still 2 centimeters, and the contractions were not that bad. So I just laid in bed, watched some YouTube videos, slept a bit. And then I think around 2 p.m. the contractions now became stronger. So I decided to go outside. There's a walking area, you know, an open space around the clinic. So the nurse just encouraged me to move around so that baby can also move faster. So I went outside, walked around, I think for about 30 minutes, and after that walk, you guys, that's when the real contractions kicked in. And the thing with being induced is that, you know, the contractions do not give you a break. Once they start, they have started. They are not stopping. Unlike when you are having those contractions naturally, they give you a break in between contractions. You can actually catch your breath in between contractions, and others actually sleep in between those contractions. But with this one, with the induction, there is no room for that. So as soon as the contractions started, they were back to back. I remember I timed some of them when I could still think. When my brain was still waking, I timed some of them, and they were really close to each other. So that was 2 p.m, 3 o'clock, I was out of it, you guys. By that time, I was crying for my life. I was shouting. The contractions were really bad. But one thing that really helped me was all the YouTube videos I had watched on how to breathe through the contractions. This time around, you guys, I did my research. I was not going to go in blind. I did that with Isabel, and that whole birthing experience was one of the worst experiences of my life because it was just so painful. So this time around, I did my research on how to breathe through labor. I was just researching a lot. So those breathing techniques really came in handy when the contractions became too bad. So I exercised those breathing techniques, and at some point they helped. We're making noise for the baby. They helped up to a certain point, you guys. By the time my mom came, I think that was around 4:30 or 4 o'clock. 4 p.m. It's still the same day, still the same afternoon. By the time my mom came, the contractions were unbearable. I think I was in the transition period, and it was just so painful. When I saw my mom, I actually wanted to cry, and she had to, you know, keep on encouraging me not to cry, but I was this close to shedding real tears. The pain was intense, and I think after 30 minutes or so of that, the nurse came, because by that time I was out of it. I was shouting, everyone knew someone was in labor. So the nurse came and I asked her to check me, and she was also really surprised. You guys, I had come in the morning. By afternoon I was still like joking around. Like, nobody expected this baby to come this early. So when she checked me, she was like, oh my god, baby is coming, you're actually 10 centimeters dilated, let's go to the delivery room. And I quickly walked to the delivery room. My mom had to take baby's clothes, and by the time she was trying to organize, like take the baby's clothes from my bag to the delivery room, 5 minutes later I had already given birth to the baby. So you guys, that whole experience was just so amazing. This is the first time I've given birth so quickly, and it was, to me, it was bearable to some extent, because I feel like I went in expecting it to be out of this world. I thought I was going to be in labor for a very long time, because that was my experience with Isabel, and so I just went in mentally prepared to be there for hours. But by 5:15 on the 8th of March, the baby was here, you guys, and I think it just took me like 3 pushes. Baby was out, and the baby was born with 2.4 kgs weight, 50 centimeters height, and the part you've been waiting for, you guys, the gender of the baby. yes 90% of you got it right in the comment section. From my previous videos, it's a baby boy. Yes, you guys, it's a baby boy. So our baby boy was born on the 8th of April, 8th of March 2023, around 5:15 in the evening. And this is the baby here. He's sleeping right now. My mom actually gave him his second bath today. Yesterday was his first time to take a bath, so my mom actually gave him the second bath today. I fed him and he is just taking a nap. I'm going to do another video to officially introduce you guys to the baby, and also tell you guys the names that we've decided to go with. Like I told you guys, the dad was unfortunately not around to experience this. We're just communicating via the phone at this point, so he's going to be, I think, in a week or 2 weeks time, and that is the first time he's actually going to meet his first son. So I'll definitely film that video for you guys, but we are so excited. Go. I'm filming. Hey, Peter. Okay. Nice.
It's what you wouldn't.
Matobuna.
I was kind of
Cause come on, genuine. Alright, mdabu edito. Nakutopedza. Manje munobuda kana muri baba. Nditokone. Asinobasi. So like I was saying, you guys, we're so excited. The kids are so excited. You should have seen Ano and Isabel's reaction yesterday. It was out of this world. I'm sure I'll put it in another vlog, one of the upcoming vlogs. But we're so excited to have baby boy here with us, and like I said, I'm going to share his names in another video when I officially introduce you to baby. But right now mom is here helping me with the baby, and so far so good. I think the one thing that is a little bit concerning right now is the fact that I still have to take my high blood pressure medicines, but I'm hoping that by the time I go back for the checkup, I'll be doing much better. So that's it, you guys. That was my birthing, my miraculous short birthing experience. I hope you enjoy that. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'm going to do a question and answer video very soon. Until the next video, from me, Gogo, and baby boy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.